Hey everybody, February 15th. I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day. Jeff Beggins here, and this is kind of fun because it's kind of bittersweet at this stage of the projects. We're at the Residences condos here in Madeira Beach, and we're almost done, man. The final video is coming. This isn't it, but we're dang close on this one. So here's where those have been following along. We've taken you from the teardown of the old structure that was here to every stage of construction of this whole building until now in completion. We're just going to show you some final touches today. Where we are, this is middle February. We are finishing up, as you can see down here. We got the pool. The guys just cleaning it, and it'll be filled up by this weekend. So that will be done. The final landscaping touches are coming in. And then we're actually landscaping the roof, which sounds a little unique, but check this out. So up here, this is so unique to have a project like this anywhere around. We're not done yet, right? They're just, you can see the guys doing their work. But this was such a huge open opportunity, and there's not any other condo anywhere up and down the beaches at all that actually has a usable rooftop. So we said, let's do something really cool and special up here. So we have 18 private cabanas, which people are going to be able to set up the way they want to and just have their own private space up here. And then we've got the turf going entire top floor, plus decking and seating and sunbathing areas. We've got restrooms up here. We've got the water up here. You've got the lights. You've got the power in the cabanas, and you've got this whole view. And I'm looking, that's the morning, right? So it's not super bright out yet, but I'm looking all the way up the intercoastal waterway, which is the waterway system that takes you up and down the whole coast of Florida right there. I'm looking at Clearwater in the far distance there. I can see Clearwater Beach in the far distance. I've got Sand Key. I've got Indian Rocks Beach. I can see the Reddingtons. I can see Reddington Beach, and I can see Madeira Beach. I'm looking down Treasure Island, St. Pete Beach. I can see the Don Cesar. I'm looking at Fort DeSoto. Everything from right up here, and there's nothing like it. So every night, sunset, chilling, hanging out, looking around, and that's where we are. So this property, we'll just kind of just do a quick little walk as we're finishing. It's different. What you want in anything in life is something other people don't really have, right? It's called uniqueness. It's what people have. It's scarcity. So when we designed this project, when we designed this whole development here, the Madeira Beach Town Center, it was what can we bring to the city that no other city has, right? It's the one central hub that has, well, no small beach city has. Big cities have all these type of things, but no small beach city has the walkability aspect here. So we've got a couple of hotels, a couple of really nice boutique condos. We've got a marina, got the boat slips, got about 10, 12 different restaurants. We got the beach, we got the canals, got the intercoastal. You have softball fields, you have playgrounds, you have water parks, you have rec centers, you've got fishing piers, you've got a dog park, everything's just sitting right here in this one spot. So this is kind of, if you haven't seen people put down turf, let me show you what it looks like up here. So the roof is built with the white on here is called TPO. That's a very thick coating that just is the waterproofing for the whole roof. And you can see the drains are set up, engineered where they need to be throughout the whole roof. And then, so what these guys are doing right now is they're brushing off the dew because it's the night time and making sure it's all dry. And then all the turf is actually delivered here. And once they're ready to roll it out, they have glue, this adhesive, these right here. This is actually all the jars. So the adhesive goes down, they actually will secure this turf right down to the TPO. So the water, when it rains, will percolate through, will go down into the drains, will go into the gutter systems, go into the water retention areas that are designed for the project. So, but you probably haven't seen this before. And one of the things we like to do is bring you things you had never seen before. So if you haven't seen TPO covered with turf on a rooftop in Madeira Beach, this is what it's actually looking like. These are all glued down. No, they're not yet. Let's look at the bottom here. So it's raised up, so the water runs through the channel into the drain and all goes down. Really neat. I love this. There's different qualities and calibers. This is like awesome. This is like the best you can get from the turf. This is what we do on the projects here. And then up here, of course, you have the restrooms and all. And what we're going to do now is we're going to walk. I'm not going to take you into units today because you've seen them and they're all done and they're just perfect. We have just a handful of closeouts we're going to do over the next few weeks until we're able to close. We'll sell out the rest of these units. So if you don't have one of these, you should. If you know a friend you should tag a friend who should buy a beach house so you can come stay with them if you don't want to buy it yourself and do that. I'm going to show you downstairs. We're going to walk down to the pool and show you the last finishing touches down there. And there we go. That's the update from here today. All right, here we are, guys. We're down by the pool, obviously, and just finish it up, just cleaning the bottom deck. Then they're gonna put the pebble tech, and the finishes are going down here shortly. So what's next? I'm getting this question from all the owners right now. So I actually got this email that I'm gonna reference right here directly from the attorney from the developer on there. So we're waiting on the CO. So the CO is certificate of occupancy, as we talked about before. So that certificate of occupancy is going to be from the city saying everybody can now move in. The building is completely finished. Every unit is done. All the appliances are in, all the water's running, all the landscape is all finished. Pool is safe, ladders are in, landscape is done, we're done, right? So once we get that CO, then we get the Fannie Mae approval to start closing the units. Those of you who have financing, we have what's called PERS approval. It makes it a warrantable condo, which allows you to get different financing. It's in your best interest for you and future purchasers. So we do take the initiative to get that approved prior to we start the closing. So we're doing the as-built survey. We've talked about that. So the as-built is just as it sounds. It's as-built exactly as is. Here's where every plant is. Here's where every stripe is. Here's where every palm tree is. Here's where every bush is. Here's the mulch. Here's the grass. Here's the everything. Right? So that's the as-built survey. And they can't complete that until the CO is done. And that takes about 2 to 3 weeks from the time we're actually done to receive the survey. Then we're actually recording the plat, because that survey has to go into the plat. And that plat is actually what's get recorded with the county. Right? So I'm just going the sequence from the attorney on that one. And when the plat's done, we can record the condo docs, and that bounds the insurance. So we have to have the insurance policy bound in order to record the condo docs there. And then once we recorded all those documents, then we'll give them to the title company, and then they can do their final title search, and that gives title commitments, right? The title commitment is just free and clear title to you for your unit that's in this actual building. So once everything's been recorded and bound, then we can start scheduling closings. We'll close our cash buyers first, and then the other ones will go from their financing, because they need that PERS approval from Fannie Mae. Just makes it a warrantable condo. So a lot of gobbledygook industry stuff, but the aspect is we're a few weeks away from being able to start really closing these units out. There's a short version there. What we're doing for those of you who are owners in here, you've had Shauna's reached out to you. We started to schedule the walkthroughs, and we're doing the final punch list where you go with the blue tape and you see, oh, there's a little thing here. We've already been doing that, so no major surprises expected for anybody. But if you see a little thing we might have overlooked or something or saw, put a little blue tape on there, and then we go through and we touch it up over the next 30 days, and then we're done. So that's the stage we are in the construction. Every unit's completely done, finalized, everything's there. And now we're just waiting for these little minor exterior things to finish, the surveys, the plats, and everything ready to go. So those who've been following from the beginning, this is the process. It's just what it takes. And then once we're ready to go, we will take you there. Then once we close this project out, we're gonna move you over to a couple more new ones we have coming up. Beachmaker, we're gonna be chatting about. Also what we're gonna be doing on the Bank of America property here. We're also building a really cool project in Johns Pass Village. We're gonna go through that. You've seen the 9-bedroom houses. We actually have something, sneak peek coming to you soon. We're gonna have 12 really cool units coming in right there. And a couple more things coming on down the road. So we're busy finding new things to just keep making this town the coolest town on the whole planet. And I want to thank you guys for watching and just following this whole process. And we will take you through the final process till we actually start the closings. We'll show you some end units. And when we're all done, I love that final episode. I'm just chilling on the balcony, and it's all completed, and we're closing the units out. So that's coming soon. And thank you for watching. See you at the next projects. Keep watching.